Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of some mighty effort. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tagliafico. And Gonzalez. Tagliafico. It's played through for him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kubasi. Deftly out wide. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Yamal! And here's Yamal. And it's Pedri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
He gets big! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. McAllister. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. Quick look, then play. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he's lost his man here. De Paul. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Can he spark a counter here? He's got away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
After
for our
45 minutes, it is
celebration.
still
Please grab
goalless.
the tickets
A
you were
change
given when
perhaps
walking through
after
the gate.
half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Has a look up and drives it forward. And here's Morata. Oh, good-looking ball. Tagliafico tries to clear. He's there to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Morata. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's
The attendance
Gonzalez.
for this match was 98,004.
Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Fernandes. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Ball's gone out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution for Argentina, number 9, Alvarez.
And it's
Coming on to
Fernandes.
replace him is number
Can he get it
22,
through?
Lautaro
And that was
Martinez.
very necessary. Yamal. Great vision. Pedro Porro picks it up now. De Paul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Morata. Nice looking ball. And the keeper's got it again. Lenormand. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Here's Rodri. And it's Grimaldo. For Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Oh, good ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And Messi! That's going to go a long way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Lautaro Martinez! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
As it is about to be towed away.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Fernandez. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's straight offside. Rodri. Grimaldo. And it's Rodri. For Merino. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. And Jamal. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Well, we are already up and running again. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal. Substitution.
Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres gets into some space. Pedri. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Dani Olmo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Correa.
Minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi, and it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
So thank you
Hello,
very much,
everybody,
Jim,
and
for joining me.
now
That brings us
we
to
would
the
like
end of
to
our
ask you all
coverage.